Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to Abdullah's Thoughts on Sports. Today, it's the match preview between Southampton and Manchester United, which ended 1-1. Greenwood and a Fred own goal, which was he was absolutely horrible. He performs like that every 5 games. Every 5 games, he can't seem to make a pass. He can't seem to do anything right. But let's go. So, game started off well. Good set pieces, good possession. Dominated them, dominated them. And then one mistake, which was a foul, by the way, because there was a game yesterday, and a foul was given, and the goal was canceled out. But today, no foul, and it was almost like the same type of tackle. But I guess the referees pick and choose what they want to call fouls and what they don't want to call fouls. But we move. Fred's had a horrible first half. Martial's had a horrible first half. Take them off at halftime and put in Sancho and Van de Beek. No. Let's wait until the 60th minute after we equalize. Take off Martial, put in Sancho. Good sub, but Sancho should have been starting the game in the first place. Martial even said 2 weeks ago it's going to take him 2 to 3 games for him to be game fit. Martial hadn't played a game this whole summer. Sancho went to the Euros. He played a game. Yes, he went back on holiday, but Martial hadn't played real tough games in about 3 months. He hadn't played in 3-4 months. He hadn't played a single competitive game until last week, which was barely anything. It was a training game. Game was already 5-1. Sancho has more in time to come. He's more fit to come into the team now than Martial is. But our manager didn't think so. Why? Ben White went to the Euros. First game of the season, Friday night, he starts. Lukaku, been at Chelsea for 1 week, starts. Who else? Grealish, went to the Euros as well with Sancho, starts. But our players are the one who needs to get their game time up so they can play games. Why? You sign Varane, he's fit, he's been going at it, but he's not playing. Signing players to sit on the bench and watch the game like us, might as well leave them at home. Especially Varane, because there's no need to have him on the bench because you're not going to make a substitute for a center back unless someone gets injured, which rarely that happens. 1-1 was the final score. Players that played good. Pogba played good. Greenwood played good. Who else? Shaw played okay. De Gea was a great save at the end to keep us at 1-1. Why? Because our players got too comfortable on the ball. After the 60th minute, after Sancho came on, we dominated them for at least 5 more minutes. And then we just got complacent. Maguire, Matic, Fred, they just forgot how to pass the ball. They don't know how to pass the ball anymore. Fred couldn't pass the whole game. Reminded me of Leicester in the FA Cup last year. But I don't blame him for that. I blame him for that, but mostly I blame to Maguire who gave him that ball, knowing he doesn't have a touch and he can't pass. But that was a horrible pass by Fred, but that was last year, so we forget. But today, Maguire couldn't pass the ball. Lindelof couldn't pass the ball. Wan-Bissaka kept going backwards until like the last final 15 minutes, 10 minutes, he actually started attacking. We want to be in a title challenge this season, and we couldn't beat this Southampton team. They were horrible. I'm sorry. They were horrible, and we couldn't beat them. Not because, yes, because some players didn't play good. Some players got carried. Yes, some players didn't play good. But the manager's tactics were just right awful. Terrible. Terrible. Lingard had COVID just last week. Came back to training this week. Yeah, he's fit to come in from the bench. Van de Beek has been training this whole time. He can't even get a game. He can't even get a game. Apparently, he said in his pregame, McTominay has a injury. Yet he came on. Why? Why? That was a time to take off Fred and bring on Van de Beek, not McTominay. Not McTominay. Because when he came on, he didn't do anything good. He didn't do anything bad. He was just right in the game. Right in the game. And then he takes Matic off in the 86th minute, 87th minute for Lingard. Puts Pogba and then drops Pogba back. Lingard's going forward. And then we lose our attacking threat. Lingard just came back from COVID. And he's getting ahead of Van de Beek, who's been training. Since last year, we bought Van de Beek. This man has been mistreating him. And if I'm Van de Beek, I am calling my agent and telling them, get me a loan out of here. If we can't sell, they don't want to sell me right now. Get me a loan out of here. I need to play. Because, right, that's not fair. It's not fair at all. I mean, come on. What else? What what does he have to do to get in this team? I really don't get it. I don't get it. By December, we're still gonna be watching. Oh my God, Sancho's only had 5 starts by December. Why? Because he wants to put him in the team slowly. Why? I'm just. This team is good enough. Definitely challenge for the title, and it's definitely good enough to win it. But the manager is not good enough, and I don't know how. It's just the second game. We should have 6 out of 6 right now, not 4 out of 6. Man City lost to Spurs. They lose to Spurs. They've been losing to Spurs last 3 years away from home. It's nothing. Chelsea beat Arsenal today comfortably. Liverpool won their game 6 with 2 points behind them. 2 points. Liverpool and Chelsea play next week. So both might be dropping points. But we play Wolves away from home. Do I think we're going to win? Definitely not. I don't think we're going to win. Because I don't think we might lose because this manager plays for draws more than wins. So he's going to be scared to play to win and play for a draw. That's how we were undefeated at home away from home last season. You're going away from home and max you're going to need 2 goals to win. Why? Because you're always conceding the first goal. Always conceding the first goal. That's not how you play. You cannot do that. Definitely not this season. You can't do that, as we saw early today. Last year, we went 2-0 down to Southampton. We won 3-2. Yay. No fans were there. This year, yeah, I'm not about to say, fans. Fans make differences. But we're not about to go undefeated again this year. It's not gonna happen. What can I say? We move to Wolves. Let's hope. Let's not, because ever since Wolf came back to the Premier League, all our games have just been boring. But they have a new manager, so we don't know how they play. They lost their first two games, so definitely they're gonna want to definitely come out today, next weekend, show out. Which is why I don't think we might win, especially if this manager goes and puts in a whole different lineup, which I definitely think he's gonna put out, because I don't know what he's gonna do. I don't. Who knows? Sancho might start. Sancho might not start. Varane might not start. Fred might not start. I don't even know who's gonna start. Greenwood definitely should be in there. Pogba should be in there. Bruno should be in there. Maguire, De Gea, and Luke Shaw and Wan-Bissaka. But yeah, as you can see, that's the review. I mean, Southampton won. Manchester United won. We move on to Wolves next week. We move back to the Ravens. I mean, it's preseason, but yeah, who cares? 19 straight preseason wins. 19 straight. I mean, it's a record. That doesn't matter. But as an organization, it definitely matters. It means you're drafting well. Those players are earning their spots. They're doing good for themselves. How many kickers have we had that we trade for like a fourth round pick or something? 19 straight preseason wins. That's when we're in this. More to come on this channel. Like, subscribe, and peace.